Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer. Today is Monday, and, well, I mean, if you've been following the channel over the course of the past few weeks, that means it is time to go racing in Automobilista 2 with Gravel Trap Legends as part of the Americana GT4 series. Now, it's not only racing with the Gravel Trap Legends in Automobilista 2 for the Americana GT4 series today, it's the final round of this series. I know, already. It's insane. I mean, it feels like only yesterday I started racing in this Ginetta GT4 car, and realizing how much of an awesome job that Range Rover had done on the setup. No, in all seriousness, no, this has been a great series, and I'm kind of sad to see it go because I really like driving this car. So we get one last chance to put things right, because it's not been, well, when I say it's not been a great season, I mean I've won 2 races dominantly, which is not something that I normally do. But when I say put this season right, well, basically it's been a 6-round season. I missed the first one, won the second race at Laguna Seca from pole with leading every lap as well. The third race at Road America, I decided to play my wild cards, because in this series you've got GT4s, you've also got P2s, which are much faster prototype cars that get bonus points, basically. So if you run the P2, then you run a chance of getting extra bonus points for the series. So I played that at Road America and was having an epic battle for the win, and I stuffed up big time, put a wheel on the grass, which you don't do in Automobilista 2 anyway to begin with, but you especially don't do it when you're running at top speed with the RS open, going through the left-hander after the kink at Road America. You especially don't do that, and I paid the price, binned the car, DNF'd the car. Anyway, move on to the next round. Montreal, wet conditions, drying track, proper Jensen Button style race. Except I didn't come from the back. I started on pole and led every lap and won the race again. So you know, every GT4 race so far that I've done in the season up to round 4, you know, pole and the win, leading every lap. Which again, like I say, is so very much unlike me. Yeah, it was road. Oh, okay. No, very important potatoes. I was going to correct you then, but I see you played my wall card at Road America, not wild card. Yes, I did play my wall card as well, but I also played it last week at Watkins Glen, because once again, back in the GT4, torrential rain conditions these times now, awful conditions, put it on pole by nearly a second, and on the formation lap, my chat overlays froze, so I, you know, took the headset off, driving around the formation lap, clicked the chat window to try and refresh it, and unbeknownst to me, that loses focus on Automobilista 2 in terms of your wheel inputs, and the car just went in a straight line into the barrier. Massive pit stop, massive repairs, almost a lap down, and somehow managed to claw it back into 9th position by the end of that race. So, and fastest lap by 1.5 seconds as well. So that would have had the potential to be pole in the win with the fastest lap and leading every lap. You can see where I'm getting at today. So I am miles off the pace in terms of, well, miles off the championship lead. So I'm not going for a championship victory, and I'll show you the standings very quickly once the song finishes and I can progress to the next window without fear of clashing the music like a pro streamer, which is going to happen anytime now. So there we go. All right, switch the scenes. So now you can see the points on the screen right now, and the second song should be starting in the background. Yay, there we go. Pro streamer! It's the small things that you're proud of, isn't it, really? So you can see the points there. I am in 15th place on 86 points, tied with Gunner, 1 behind Viper, 4 behind John Slow. You can see that Darren is up in the lead on 157 because he's had a much more consistent season than me. And the penalty for missing a round and DNFing in a round is very, very substantial. So yeah, consistency is what gets you championships in this series. So I've had some very inconsistent results. So today, 1 hour race at Indianapolis, road course, not the oval, thankfully, because that would be not great in the Ginetta. 1 hour race with 5 times time acceleration. So we start at sunset, well, start in the afternoon, we go through sunset and end at night, so that's going to be fun. A 1 hour race plus 1 lap. So you can see I'm miles out of... Excuse me. There's those rissoles coming back, Stephen Coe. So you can see I'm miles off the lead of the championship. So yeah, that's that. So we're just doing it for fun. We're doing it for pride today. So I'm hoping for a win. I'm hoping to get some redemption for last week's shenanigans on the formation lap, which were purely self-inflicted by me clicking away from Automobilista 2. I know that you shouldn't do that now. So it wasn't a complete disaster. I actually learned a lesson from that. Anyway, reminder on today's format for these races. Well, not today's format, the format for the entire season. Server will go live at any moment now. I should probably switch it over to the lobby to have a look. There it is. There's Automobilista 2. So, no, that's Sebring, Potato. That's not Indianapolis. Come on, that joke's almost as bad as mine. So, reminder of the format for today's race. We have a 45-minute qualifying session, which should be starting at any time now. Let me just have a quick refresh. The server password's not been posted yet, so the admins will still be setting it up. Do we have an Indianapolis? We do not have an Indianapolis as of yet. Can't see it. I'll have to refresh that in a minute. Maybe they're running a little bit late. We'll see. 45-minute qualifying session. The first half an hour of which is for the GT4s to go out on track. The last 15 minutes is for the P2s to set their qualifying lap. And if I just show you something very quickly, if I go back to the standings here, you can see that on the... It's the other way around because I'm... There we go, it's on the screen. You can see anyone that's got a WC next to the name in brackets doesn't mean they've gone to the toilet. It means they've played their wild cards. So anyone who doesn't have a WC next to them, so Eski down in 11th, Mac Attack, Gunner, Josh, Max Powell, Woodsy, Truey, PT, Chris Eraser, and Chris Payne, those guys could theoretically drive the P2 today, so they might not be in GT4s. They might be getting the cheeky bonus points in the last race of the season, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, the last 15 minutes of the 45-minute qualifying session are for them. The first half an hour is for us in the GT4s. After that, we have a manual formation lap, so we don't rely on AMS2 for the formation lap because it might stuff it up, and also gives us the chance to redress any positions, penalties. You know, it just gives us that extra control over the race, and we do a manual rolling start by ourselves. And then we have a 60-minute race plus one lap, and the reason we do the plus one lap is to get back that time lost on the formation lap. Well, you don't have to play a wild card, Potato. That's what I mean when I say they aren't confirmed to drive the P2. So they can choose not to drive the P2 if they don't want to, but the points are much more substantial for driving P2. I think you get 10 more points for winning in a P2 against far fewer numbers of competition. And also, some of those people might not be driving. Some of those people have turned up or subbed in for one race or two races, you know? Hey, John Miller! Hey, Sticky! Stephen Coe! Good to see you! Thamad Joey, I love to watch your videos and stream. Thank you. That's the whole reason well, not the whole reason I do this channel, but one of the major reasons I do this channel, mate, is because, well, you guys just keep on coming back and watching, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I really do. I would still be racing and sim racing and doing all this if it wasn't for you, but I have a lot more fun with you in the backseat. Backseat drivers, you? Nah, it's a lot of fun. It really is. It's great. You're my strategy team. You're my Ferrari pit crew. It's great. I love it. So yeah, the server is now there. I can see it, but the password hasn't been posted on the Gravel Trap Legends Discord yet. So yeah. That's because they'll still be setting up for the broadcast. So if you guys want to watch the broadcast, by the way, there is actually an official Twitch stream of this race happening at the same time as this stream. So open up on a second tab. Got a full commentary team, got full broadcast cameras. You can see all the standings. You can follow the race in its entirety, not just from my perspective. If you want to see that, type into the chat !broadcast, and that will give you the link to go and watch that. Hopefully they're broadcasting tonight, and hopefully I've got the link correct as well. So there you go. Keep an eye on that. It's awesome work by Gravel Trap Legends. And if you've liked what you've seen and you want to come and race with these guys, they actually have Wednesdays are kind of the shakedown nights. So the Monday night is like the big league championship. You know, once you've had a few races, you can get stuck in. If you want to come and race with these guys and try it, if you're in the Australia-New Zealand region, they are very strict on location due to ping. AMS2 is a bit notorious for not having good international handling of races, shall we say, from different countries with higher pings. But yeah, if you're in the Australia-New Zealand region, feel free to come on and join us. There is a link in the video description to their Discord server, which is where everything is run. So we have a password. Okay, excellent. So let me just hide that screen and let me click on join the server, because qualifying will have started right now. So multi-class join. Yep, you guys can't see that. Let's type in the password. You can't see the keyboard. Nope, that's good. Because one thing that I really don't like about AMS2 is that it doesn't hide the password like it does in Race Room. You don't get the asterisks on the screen. Thanks, Aiden. Thank you, mate. New chat overlay, and once the session actually ticks over, there's new overlays, all done through SimHub. There's new overlays for the actual driving as well, just a bit more of a consistent theme. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Hey, Olaf, good to see you. And good to see everybody who's tuned in. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far, even though I've just been chatting nonsense for 14 minutes. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to leave it a like. If you enjoy the racing, don't forget to leave it a like. Say hi in chat. I can see you in my chat in the race, provided it doesn't freak out on me. And subscribe if you want to see more, because I don't know what these guys are going to be doing next, but I can't wait. I can't wait. Whatever it's going to be. I love racing with these guys. Okay, so let's double check the vehicle. You guys have seen this before, but I want to show it off one last time. We've got some amazing liveries on display here. We've got McLarens, Mercedes, Chevys, Porsches, Ginettas, and Beamers. But I'm obviously driving the Ginetta G55 GT4. This one, to be specific. My trusty FedEx Ginetta, as painted by myself. Just Send It Racing Team, sponsored by FedEx, and of course Wilson Security, because you can't have a FedEx car without Wilson. I'm gonna miss this thing. It's such a happy look. Look at it. It's so smiley. Have you ever seen a happier looking GT4 or a happier car in general? It's just thrilled to be here, and so am I. So I'm gonna miss you, Ginetta. Let's send this one out in style. So let's select our car and let's go driving, because qualifying is already underway. And yes, the VR headset is still broken. The head strap is still hanging on by a thread, and only because it's pushed against my face. Maybe gonna be getting a Quest 2 in the next few months, if I can justify it to the missus. let me pop this on. Okay, we're now on the server. Oh, no worries, Sean. At least you'll catch a little bit of qualifying. I will tell the gravel trap racers hello from Dan's mum. They're always very happy to hear from you. And they are always asking if you've got scones in the oven. I've told them that's what Dad does, but, you know. Neil deGrasse Tyson. So let's get the fuel out, because we're doing quali runs here. I don't need 73 litres, because that's for the race. About 1.7 litres a lap, and it takes about 3 laps for the tyres to get up to proper temperature. So I reckon 1.17, half a 17, 5 laps, 17, 18, 9, 10 litres, just to round it up. 10 litres should do. That's the one, Colin. Hopefully this thing can stick together. Anyway. 40 minutes left in the qualifying session. Let's get Discord set up. And let's get the voice comms sorted. Here we go. Push the talk in 3, 2, 1. Oh, Discord's got soundboards now. Excellent. I like the sound of that. Oh, excellent, Colin Burton. Congratulations on the new purchase, mate. That'll sort you out nicely. I think this is the end of the song, and if it is, I should know, I wrote it. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's get that music paused. And let's say hello. Evening, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Evening. Hey.
It's Kit driving.
Sitting pit.
Don't know why AMS2 always does that. Always
Oh, it's frozen down the end of the track.
uses the external camera view when you join a session. Now let's get my VR overlays fixed in the right place. There we go. Let's shimmy them back to the front. Shimmy them down so they're a bit more in eye line. Perfect. There we go. Alright then. Engine on. Ignition. Pit limiter on. Headlights on. First gear. Let's do this. Gonna miss you, Ginetta. Gonna miss you. So we've got 14 people, well, 14 GT4s in the service so far.
Fastest lap for Patty, 129.69.
So race pace from my practice sessions.
The leader has just done a 129.56. Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Excellent
Okay,
pits.
We've got 38 minutes to get the job done. The brakes are cold, be careful.
Let's keep an eye on the mirrors there, we've got people coming through.
Far left. Clear on the left.
There we go. So race pace for me is mid-29s. I haven't actually done a quali sim yet, so I don't know how that's going to go. Don't know what my quali pace is. Our leaderboard time is a 128.4. So if I can match my leaderboard time, that's good, but on the leaderboard you start out with optimal tyres and brakes and all that kind of stuff, and your fuel doesn't burn out the same, so leaderboards are very deceptive in terms of how fast you can actually go in the quali sessions, because track temp's going to be different as well. It's much hotter here than it was on the leaderboard, so my tyres are still not quite up to temp, and I do have a little bit of traffic ahead of me now, so I'm just going to take it easy at the moment, bed the car in.
The guy behind has just done a 130.48.
And hit the wall, like any respectful sim racer should do on their outlap. Sticky's a big fan of this track. It's growing on me. I've never been a big fan of this track historically,
Just done a
but
129.
that's because I've just found it really clumsy. Very technical, but not in a good way, you know? Definitely one of the strangest final sectors indeed, Potato. Not advisable to look at your in-car pit menu when you're approaching the final chicane as well. Look down away from the track and then, you know, ram into a prototype car. Not that I've ever done that before. The tyres are coming in gently. That's good. Next lap. Should be able to start pushing.
Dino, sorry buddy, I was doing everything to stay out of your way and did everything I could to get in your way.
No worries, mate. It's all good.
Fuck!
So that's Stu up ahead of me. We're getting held up on this lap as well. Yep. Stu in the spam car, series organiser, I give him a bit of space. See if I can get him down the straight. Laughs in Ginetta.
I'm not. I'm still manual.
On your left. Keep it
That might be
steady.
my in-game setting too.
Hold your line.
Is he racing me into turn one?
Still there.
I think he is.
Hold your line. Clear left.
P10.
Hi guys.
Hey buddy!
Hey Stu, you're ghosting out in front of me there, mate.
Yeah, I think you would have joined after me because I can't even see you.
Oh, right, okay. Just behind you.
Yeah, the way it does it, it's to stop there being interference when you're on qualifying, so that when you join in,
Off the pace.
you don't interfere with other drivers and such like. So just drive through me if you need to.
Nothing worse than unwanted interference.
The guy ahead has just posted a 131.
Once you return back to pits for the first time and come back in, you'll be able to see each other.
31.58.
Oh, I never knew that. You learn something new every day.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
Hey, Eric, good to see you.
Exiting pits.
I'm gonna give him a bit of space because I don't like the idea of just driving through him. We got enough fuel for another couple laps. The tyres are up to temperature now as well. Alright, let's launch it. And time for a quiet lap. So, headphones on, volume up, if you've got headphones. Enjoy the sound of a GT4 Ginetta Indianapolis. Here we go.
Off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 3.8 seconds off the pace. That last lap was at 135.58. Alright, Dan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oversteery? My goodness.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1.
Wow, yeah, have I lost grip or something?
Brake temperatures look good.
Okay, well, this is not the quiet lap that I promised you, because it's not the hot lap I was hoping for, really. Front brake's overheating a little bit, but I'm running my race setup. They shouldn't be doing that. Track temps aren't higher than when I practiced. So this, yeah, let's abort this lap and go again after this.
Sector 2 is 1.4.
Now I'm not running any traction control because that is genuinely the quickest way to drive this car. You've got to go full GT4 Maserati ACC style on this thing. Let's just build it up again. Still got a gap behind us, we're safe, we're good.
The guy ahead has just done a 130.93.
We've got about 17 minutes of our qualifying left because once the clock hits 15, that's it for GT4s.
It's heads up. P12, that's your quickest lap. You're a tenth off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.2 seconds off the pace. That was at 132.82.
Nice and smooth. Go. Nice and smooth. First sector's good, 7/10. Need to find 2 seconds on my best. 2 and a bit maybe.
The guy ahead's last lap time is at 131.
It's so easy to get a cut track in that middle sector there.
To find a tent in Sector 2. That's a new fastest lap for Patty, 129.08.
Oh, very slidey there. Got enough fuel for one more after this, that's good.
2 litres remaining.
Not going to get pole with it though, I don't think. Oh, I am! I am, that was a pole position lap. I reckon there's another half second in that. Now, Stu said I can just drive straight through him because he's not actually registered in the session yet in terms of me joining halfway through quali.
Time is good.
So I'm going to see how this works.
What side?
Yeah, apparently, yeah, because I joined quali after him. We've not synced up yet.
Hold your line. Clear left.
1 litre remaining. Right tyres are cold.
Oh, I'll use that. Oh, I'm not going to use that though. That's way wide. Oh, blew it. Blew a couple of tenths out the water then.
You're 2 tenths off the pace in Sector 2. We're running on fumes, mate.
That's another tenth of it up. Here we go. There we go, that's another lap.
Sector 3 times okay.
Return back to the pits.
Exiting pit.
Okay, so current qualifying times, I've got quarter of a second on PT, and then DJM and Dino are on exactly the same time on a 29.1, Bloody 9 on 29.4, so we're good, we're doing good in terms of time here.
Pits.
Now I can see that my thing isn't syncing up yet, it's because drive hasn't happened. That's just me getting everybody in, and that's why I couldn't see Stu properly on the track. So I know, okay, I know there's another, I reckon I can get another few tenths out of that easy. 28.5. Target 28.5. Okay, let's go again. Got some P2s in the session here. Lovely. No tyre warmers, as you can see. They're coming out of the box at road temperature. Well, ambient temperature, I suppose. They're heating up to road temperature now. Exit pits.
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining.
Very awkward pit exit here. You've got to stay in between the line, but not
Brakes are cold. We need to
too
get
far
to them.
to the right. Because that's a cut track as well. Very slidey on the cold tyres here. And that's either Darren, aka DJM,
The guy behind has just done a 128.8.
or PT ahead of me. Oh, good lap from Dino, 28.8. Alright then. Definitely need to find a few more tenths just to hold on to this pole, because I've got a feeling people are going to be getting a lot faster. People are finding time here as the rubber goes down. This is real weather conditions, by the way, based on, I think, the 22nd of September last year. I think it's going to be sunny for the whole race. But it also means that the track is ramping up as well. Now, I believe that because time acceleration is at 5 times normal speed, track progression is also at 5 times normal speed, so the effect of the rubber going down onto the circuit is going to have a massive impact throughout the course of the session.
Good work.
Exiting pit.
The tyres aren't quite up to temperature yet. Still haven't got the grip.
Sector 1 times okay.
Yeah, it's just not got the bite yet.
Put your feet up.
It's not quite got the bite yet. Just dropping a few tenths here and there.
Exiting pits.
Okay, there's a couple of tenths to be found there.
Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace.
Bit of traffic up ahead, hopefully they don't come into play at the end of the next lap. I think they might. Okay, time to be found in the second sector. First and third were pretty good. Okay, so that was 4 tenths off, which would still put me in 5th place on the grid. Tyres are up to temperature now,
Sector 3 time is fast.
so maximum concentration.
Sector 1 is quick.
There we go, that's another couple of tenths. Hold this together for the final sector.
Thanks, Brett. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
May even get a distant tow off this guy. Good final corner. That's another tenth in the bag. Hey, Richard, good to see ya. It's 28.7.
Times quick.
There's some more time. Slowing fast out from that one.
Your right side's a
There we go, I'm going to carry this all the way down the straight now. Unless I bonk it over the curbs like that, still a tenth up. There we go. That's good. Another quarter second.
Time is good.
Oh!
Right, clear the right.
Oh, Hooters! Ah! I didn't... Bugger! They obviously didn't see me because I ghosted through them in the last minute. So they must have joined the session recently, so they didn't see me. I thought I was going to go into the back of them, but they didn't see me. So they must have thought, right, I'm going to back off and get a run here, not realising I was coming up behind him in the mirror. Oh well, do it all over again.
Seven minutes to go for the GT4s.
Sector 1 time is good.
Big wiggle on the rear then.
We're running on fumes, mate. Sector 2 is 0.
Okay, I'm going to back off again.
Off the pace.
I'm going to go for one more lap after this. Save my fuel. Tyres are still okay. No one behind me, so that's good. Leave a gap. I know there's a few more tenths in it.
Litres remaining.
Oh, Hooters has been there anyway. Fair enough, we got a nice clear track now. Alright then. 5 minutes left in the quali here. So my pole position to defend. If I don't do a better lap, I know Darren is going to steal it at the last minute.
Sector 3 is 2.5 seconds.
But that's just what he does. That was scruffy. Yep. Oh, yep. Round it goes. Round it goes. Okay. Right, return to pits and go straight again. There's not much time. Yeah, someone must have joined that session late. I think it might have been kids that put me off then.
Pete.
Let me click drive. Yeah, Richard, AMS2 does look absolutely stunning, doesn't it? Alright, Sean, best of luck today. And yeah,
You've got 20
catch you soon.
left.
Okay, I know there's a 28.5 in this. I know there's a 28.5 in this. Exton pits.
There's a car behind. Stay inside the line.
Let these guys go
Get some
through.
heat into these brakes. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Someone's off outside there.
Looking good here, Max. You're in the hot seat, dude.
Oh yeah.
Only 3 P2 so far. Eski's having troubles getting his machine running. Yeah, sucks for him, but could put you in a good spot, dude.
Everyone's crying is another person's cane.
We've got some traffic up here, so I'm just trying to get some extra heat in the tyres. Now it looks like I'm just being scruffy. I'm trying to warm them up to try and get them in a lap sooner. We're still clear behind. Excellent, yep. Alright, here we go. Got a nice clear track in front of us now. Perfect. Here we go. I'm going to turn the volume on the headphones up. Focus time. Range is in the server. Excellent. Okay, here we go.
Right, 2.5 minutes to go. That should be 2 more laps, and P2s should be ready to get out.
So this lap, the tyres still aren't still quite up to temperature. One after this.
Evening, gentlemen.
8 fails, you're just in time, buddy.
Yeah, Baz.
DDF is out in front, but only a fraction behind him is Dino, so that's Ginetta, followed by Mercedes. Darren is only a fraction behind him in a McLaren. And Petey is only a fraction behind him in a Porsche. This is looking great for everyone, unless you're driving a BMW.
Or Camaro.
Here we go. Last lap time. Last lap time.
He's up there in 8th place, he's doing good.
This is it. Tyres are up to temp now. Fuel is burned off. Clear track ahead.
In fact, Norbs has got the BMW up to 1350.
Sorry guys, I'm muting the comms for a sec. This is focus time.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is quick.
1.5 up. Second sector was my weakest so far as well.
Sector 2 is
Neck and neck.
3.7 off the pace. Okay, down 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Couldn't improve it.
You should be starting to head in now.
I couldn't improve my lap time. I know there's a few more tenths in it, but it was half a tenth off there.
It's quick.
GT4s, you get 15 minutes just to chill.
Pit stop requested.
P2s do their thing.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Okay, that's it. Come back to the pits now.
Stu, I'm on my sole time lap. Can I just finish this one?
Yeah, as long as you don't get in the P2's way, I'm perfectly happy. They should be on their outlap now.
I invalidated that lap anyway.
Get in their way, they will growl.
Let's do a practice pit stop. Hey, Donnie, good to see you.
Yeah.
look at that. 2 tenths up and this lap's not going to count either.
Just trying to load my race setup. It's still trying to load.
Pit crew is ready.
That would have been a that would have been a better lap. Never mind. Never mind. Oh well. There's the pit entry, okay. There's the pit line.
Pit speed limit.
And where's our pit box? Not expecting to make a pit in today's race, by the way. Fuel and tyres should be good to go to the end. No weather changes expected. If we're coming in for damage, then we'll be off the pace anyway. So that is quali. Oh, okay. That is quali. On 10th, but on pole, but not by much. There we go. Confirmation of the results. So now the P2 cars are going to go out on track and set their laps. So we just get to chill for now 13 minutes. So if you guys have got any questions, now's the time, because I'm not going to be doing any racing. We have Josh, Max, and Mac Attack in the P2s today. And they sound absolutely fantastic, don't they? So, yeah. Let's see how this goes. Shouldn't be too many. Rangy up into 10th as well. Good effort by Rangy, considering he's done literally no practice. So let's have a look at the people who we've got around us then. So we have... Let's go to the monitor, shall we? Let's go to Chase. So now we can actually see what kind of cars people are driving and what kind of fight we're going to have against ourselves today. So on pole is myself in the Ginetta. Okay, in second is Dino in the Mercedes. And we got DJM in the McLaren. In fourth we've got PT in the Porsche. Is that a Porsche? Yeah, that's the Porsche. Lovely Pepsi Porsche, that one. And then in fifth is the Bloody Nine in the Mercedes. Sixth we got Brett in the second McLaren, who's teamed up with Darren. In eighth we've got Mark in the second of the John Deere Mercedes. In eighth, I like that livery. Cuckoo in the Hooters Chevy. And then No Frills in ninth in the Dunkin' Donuts Ginetta, who is still ghosting in the session for some reason. That's a very Doom-looking 2D sprite effect in VR. I don't know if you guys can see that. The same on the monitor, but that's very much like one of the one of the monsters that comes out you in level. Rangy, 10th in class in the GT4s, who is going to need about 75 litres of fuel, I would say. I'm taking 73. He's in 10th, and then we got John Slow in the KFC Porsche. He's 11th in class. Alright, Talon, good luck, sir, with whatever you do. And have fun. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you, well, maybe on a stream soon, but if not, I'll catch you in a few weeks. Thank you, sir, and thank you again for the membership, you absolute legend. That is insane. Back on with the standings. In 12th in GT4s, we've got Chris Eraser in the M&M's McLaren. Then we have Norbs in 13th in the first of the Beamers. Wow, they're a long way down today. And then Dat Boy, who's had a little bit of a aerodynamic kit applied to his Porsche there. Kiz in the second of the Hooters fake taxi Chevrolets. Scar 666 in the Chevy PV. And we got Stu in his Spam Beamer. G-Dude in his Jack Daniels Mercedes. Balls McKenzie in his McLaren M&M's.
Okay, Dan, fire back up. Get back into the
Oh, and then we've suddenly jumped on board with Max Power, who's in the P2. Truey, last but not least, Truey in the Trojan Macca in 20th in class in the GT4s. So if we go back up to the top here, you can see Josh is currently on pole in the P2 class, in the Walmart P2. I know it's Bales, Rangy. I know it's Cacodemon. Cacodemon, Donny. That's the word I was thinking with. Josh Hill, yep. He's currently on pole in the P2, followed by Mac Attack. He's 2 seconds back. Now these cars have got DRS that you can use anytime, anywhere. No restrictions on that. So basically, as soon as you can, as soon as you're confident that the arse is going to stick, then you can open the DRS basically, and adjustable turbo boost as well. So, and let's have a look. So we got max power. Currently still setting laps in the P2 here, although he's running in 131s. He's kind of in GT4 pace at the moment, so he's probably still getting to grips with that car, I'd say. Let's ride back on board with myself, just so that's ready for the race. There we go. Let's get this headset off, give my eyes some breathing space before we get stuck in. Let's have a look. The Great Fartini! How do I find the physics car handling in AMS2? They are a lot better than they used to be, that is for sure. When I started driving in AMS2, I was like, this is an oversteer simulator, and it still is to a certain extent. You definitely drive with the rear of the car. You definitely slide it around a lot more than you would in other sims. That's not to say it doesn't feel planted. You can definitely feel, because of the improvements they've done to the force feedback, you can definitely feel when they've dialed that in or dialed that out. It's a really nice feeling of grip, but it is very much steering with the rear. So as long as that's kind of a driving style that you can get used to, that's cool.
Just been outside to have a look at the aurora. We've got a huge aurora here tonight.
Oh,
gorgeous!
Very nice. Obviously over in New Zealand, or a bit further south.
How far south are you?
Closest to the pole.
Fair enough, nice.
Brazilian P2s are roughly on pace with LMP3s. I believe so. Italian Jojo.
Oh yeah, cool.
So currently between Josh and myself there's a 5-second difference. Mac Attack is getting on pace. Max Power is still getting on the pace as well. Have I missed anything in chat?
Sure, they'll appreciate it when they're older.
They'll be trying to push their kids out to see it.
The new release candidates fix the BMW 2002 a lot, which makes me very happy, says Donnie McGarry. I drove that car with, well, they're now called Can-Am SimSport. They used to be called North America Race Room probably a year and a half ago. My first ever online race in AMS2, actually, at, what was the name of the circuit now? Cavello? Was it Cavello? I know the shape of it, but I can't... anyway, it was a great circuit, great race actually, but it was a bit of a handful.
You got a button mapped for your DRS max?
Sorry, buddy.
I'm just asking, do you have a button mapped for your DRS? I can't see it opening on the monitor.
Not one that I can readily get to.
You might want to use that. Yeah, IndyCars actually. Can-Am SimSport did an Indy. What would happen if IndyCar went to Adelaide instead of Surfers Paradise?
No, the DRS is the rear wing on these things that you can open up, and it makes them go a hell of a lot faster down the straights with the press of a DRS button.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
You might want to use that, Max.
Got that.
You might want to use that, Max. Otherwise, you're going to be in the pack with the GT4s. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, not much difference between the two classes today. Although Mac Attack's definitely got a lot closer to Josh, though.
Okay, 5 minutes of qualifying to go.
Okay, well, maybe I drove the BMW back when it was good then, Donnie. Because I remember it feeling not too bad. And maybe it broke after I...
Alright, Dan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I think maybe it broke after I did that. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I haven't actually tried the new Nordschleifer yet, Richards. I've seen lots of people posting about it, and I will be trying it out in due time, but I've been away from the rig this week, you know? I've been on holiday. I'm not working. I've got family over from the UK who are having a great time, by the way, and it's great to see them. But yeah, I mean, that obviously... priorities mean that I don't get much rig time at the moment, so I've literally had one practice session for this race since last week, and that's it. I haven't done anything else. I haven't done any testing of the new ACC physics that everyone's raving about. I haven't tried any Assetto Corsa combos for Thermalito testing for the event later this year. I haven't tried any of the new AMS2 release candidate stuff either. So yeah, it's a lot has happened in this week, and I just haven't been around to see it. So I'm looking forward to, you know, getting back to some kind of normal schedule and getting stuck in and seeing what all these new sim racing titles are about, because I've got ACC installed. I've actually reinstalled R-Factor 2 as well, and the reason for that is because I'm going to be doing a Le Mans 24-hour race in June, so I can't wait for that. Redemption for the race that never was a few years ago with Speedy Might, and funnily enough, my teammate then is also going to be Very Important Potato, but I'm also going to be teaming up with a guy called Nick De Silva, who is a bit of an alien. So yeah, R-Factor 2 is going to be on the horizon soon. I want to try out some weird and wonderful cars at Circuit Thermalito, kind of like Jimmer did with his Nordschleifer challenge. I want to have like a Thermalito leaderboard, basically. What else was I going to do? There's something else I was going to do, actually. Bulk Brogan! Bulk Brogan's going to be back as well. I haven't done any bulk racing for a while. And actually, I want to show you guys something very quickly. Bulk had his first piece of mail. You can see I'm going to hide the address so you can't pap me. But look, Bulk Brogan! Bulk Brogan's had his first ever piece of mail, courtesy of Mr. Bishy. So big shout out to Mr. Bishy in chat, although he has given me very specific instructions not to open that until Bulk wins his next race. So yeah. You've got to keep an eye on that. I've got no idea what it is. It doesn't rattle, it doesn't make much noise. It's incredibly light. I've got no idea, but I'm kind of terrified for Bulk, but also very excited for Bulk at the same time. So thank you, Mr. Bishy, thank you, Lee. It could be a fart bomb. In fact, that wouldn't surprise me at all. No, actually, Lee wouldn't do that to me, would he? But yeah, I'm under very strict instructions that Bulk is not allowed to open that until he wins his next race, and it has to happen on stream. So yeah,
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to getting.
Right, bad news, guys. Iski is out. He cannot get his system going.
Oh no!
It's a real bummer.
On the plus side, Max just crossed the finish line, and you are taking home heaps of points.
It could be a moustache comb, a box of fresh air.
Hey, Dresky, though, he's a good fella.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I don't know what it could be. Frankie Red. Sorry, I was going to say Donk, but it's not Donk.
Sounded like he was really working hard for it.
Even though it is Donk, it's not Donk anymore.
Okay, you guys, you got a minute and a half before we come on to overtime.
Good to see you, Frankie Red. Good to see you, sir. Moustache comb could be quite good. Or maybe it's one of those plastic clip-on moustaches. That would be quite thoughtful. That way it wouldn't, you know, be sticky. Donkception. Alright, well let me just double check that I've got my fuel in for the race. 73 is safe. I'm going to put 75 in because those extra 2 litres aren't going to make too much of a difference, and it's always better to have an extra lap or two, so 75 to be safe. Yeah, it's true. Maybe it's mental association, you know, sort of picture association, but whenever I see your profile picture, Donk is the first word that comes to mind. It's ingrained, you know. Although you've changed the background colour, it's not red, it's kind of an orangey yellow, which is, you know, that's always going to get bonus points with me. Yeah, well,
that wing open down the straights, mate, and be flying.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Frankie Red, I've got to make sure that Bulk actually wins a race now.
Okay, make sure you've got your pit stop presets ready to go.
And
make sure you've got enough fuel in the car. Make sure you've got your tyres set for the right pressures. Remember, it is accelerated time, so make sure your lights are available to you.
Cool, I've got an emergency pit stop for tyres just in case.
Top drivers, DDF, Dino, Darren, PD, Bloody Nine, Brett, Mark. You guys be aware that Max's pace is going to put him right in the middle of your pack. So that's going to take some consideration from both Max and from you guys. Now, Max, you do not have to get very racy tonight to get home with great points. So don't feel like you've got to be thrashing it up with these boys. Your job is just to finish the race tonight, and you'll bring home 3rd place points, which is a super win for you. So just take those, and these other guys are fairly competitive in their competition. So I'd like to avoid you sort of getting in their way if they're getting racy. And I think you have great skills for that, bud.
Yeah, Max is right in the pack in terms of pace.
No problem.
Good on you, bud. All you guys just talk to each other and it'll go smoothly. So if Max is in your way, you let him know. Max, if you think you can get past these guys and get out of their way, let them know.
Thanks, VPW.
No worries.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm just joining at the back.
Good man. Just follow the rules and you'll be sweet.
Try to be good.
All right then.
You'll be good.
Thanks, Donny. So we got a
Okay, got 2 minutes to set up your car.
60-minute race ahead of us, plus 1 lap.
Should be looking around 40 laps for the GT4.
Starting in the afternoon with 5 times time acceleration.
You're in pole, 60 minutes.
Plus 1 lap at the end as well. Thanks, Sticky. Thanks, Frankie. Donk. Frankie just doesn't sound right. I'm sorry, it's Donk. Sorry for your new brand identity,
Well done, Josh.
sir.
Good lap, buddy.
For Josh on pole.
Might be a bit of a quiet race, which is between you and Mac up the front.
Okay, right. 1 minute 35. I'm going to ready up at 1 minute.
Be quiet with all the GT4s.
Blue skies indeed, Mr. Bishy. We got no rain on the forecast today. Great
Might take a
idea,
little
Colin
longer than
Burton.
that, but depends on safety
Hydrate.
cars. Everyone knows the safety car rules. Everyone knows all the rules. We know what we're doing now.
It's Indy, you just turn left, right?
Yes.
Depends on which part of the track you're on. Might be left, right, might be right, left.
No rain
Confusing me.
forecast for this. Alright, headset down. Switch over to AMS2 mode and let's get ready
Okay, got a minute
to go racing. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. It's great to have you here. I hope you enjoy today's race.
Going to go forward and start off with.
If you do, don't forget to leave stream a like, say hi in
Yes, you
chat.
will. Actually, that is a fine point. So as we begin our formation lap, which Joshua is going to lead, we're just going to let Max creep forward into 3rd position. So just DDF, you know how to bat spacing, just give him a bit of room. You have 30 seconds to get ready.
Okay,
Thanks, Norbs.
ready to go. Max is ready. Alright. Actually quite nervous for this. Final race of the season. Let's send it out with a good result.
20. Okay, foot on the brake,
Okay,
remembering it is a formation lap, you've got all the time in the world.
Floor it, green, green, green.
Sounds good to me, Colin.
Thanks, matey.
We got 21 GT4s.
Right side. Clear right.
And we got 3 P2s. So 24 cars
the
in
race
total.
start is single file, but cars spaced. So try and take your left right positioning. No overlaps. There's no passing until you've physically crossed the brick line. That's the start-finish line. There's no passing until that's happened. That's going to be the same for all restarts. So a staggered formation with no overlaps.
Gonna keep the gap to about.
From the last corner, Josh, you can just set the pace, buddy. You know how it works.
Keep the gap at about 3 seconds. As per driver briefing, gap from the P2s to the GT4 needs to be about 3 seconds. And good luck for the race, everybody. I just want to say thanks to you and everybody involved for hosting this. What an awesome season.
Say hi to your mum for us.
Will do. Good luck, all.
Thanks, buddy. Now's a good time to visualise what turn 1 is going to look like.
Switching sides now because it makes it. Everyone just switches sides.
GDF still on left.
single file, so it doesn't actually matter. As long as you've got a stagger to the car in front, so there's room for braking. Good luck, everyone.
Green.
Race is green.
And away we go.
Good start.
We're getting Mercedes already.
Clear right.
Nice and easy, gently does it, long race. Outbroke them into the first corner. Let's pull away. Cold tyres, cold brakes, just gently does it. I'm going to be a sit and duck at the end of that straight if that Mercedes is anywhere near me at the end of the first lap, so I need to pull a gap. Stat. Already got 1.5, but yeah, watch that gap disappear on the straights. It's literally the worst car combos possible. Ginetta versus Mercedes. One's epic on the straights and terrible in the corners. The other one's epic in the corners and terrible on the straights. Got a good gap here so far though. Oh, full fuel, had to lift out through the final corner then. Let's get some DRS off that P2. Well, not DRS, some slipstream off that P2. Because they're not that much faster on the straights.
31.65.
And use this to my advantage here. Still in the lead. Excellent. Put the power down, let's get it out. That's definitely my strongest corner on the circuit, that. We are closing up on Max, just as Stu predicted here.
Gap to Dan behind is now 0.6.
Alright. I'm going to try and get through here. This is not good in terms of battling. But he's entitled to do that. This is for position. Got 0.7 back to Dino now. Yeah, Max is going to be a... Yeah, awkward. It's going to be awkward, this. He needs to pick up the pace or let us through a bit, I think.
Big crowd tonight for a little old GTL race.
Alright Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Oh, it's been a long time since high school, Sticky. There we go. Should be running mid-29s here. Now, Max tends to pull hard to the left and brake in the middle here. Let's try that. Let's get the slipstream along the straight here. Barry.
That's the best lap in your class. That lap was at 129.38.
Pulled out a gap there.
Times are good in all three sectors.
Ooh!
Alright.
Clear to the right.
Very early on the brakes there.
Clear right. You're clear.
He's letting us through. Thanks, Max. Very early on the brakes there.
Car right. Clear to the right.
Thanks, Max.
Okay, Dan, there's a faster car approaching.
Okay. Oh, Dino lost it then.
Thanks, Max.
What happened to Dino? I tried to keep it to the left on the rejoin. I think he got caught out there. I hope I didn't spook him too much. Mac is great on the brakes there. Got the advantage coming onto the straight now. These cars are getting the speed in completely different places.
That lap was a 132.65.
I missed my brake there as well, actually. Okay, so now it's me versus Darren again. I hope Dino can get back into the race. He's got epic pace. He's had epic pace the whole time. He's below the top 5 at least anyway.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
Let's pull away here. Very loose on the rear. That's how you got to drive this thing. You got to steer it into the corner with the rear of the car. Go. Pop the throttle down nice and smooth. Got 1.1 seconds back now. A lot of pressure today. Mac is much better on the brakes than me there. I know it's early in the race, but I'm going in for a quiet lap now because I feel like I haven't really gotten into my groove yet with that P2 of Max.
Quickest at the moment. That lap time.
It's been a disruptive start here with pressure in front and behind, so let's focus. Let's get a good lap on the board. Need to brake a bit earlier there, full fuel.
Let's go, let's go.
Would you go as far as saying, Olaf Labs, that DJM is the new JB? Not that anyone could ever replace JB, but in terms of just always sharing the same piece of track, or, you know, that rivalry. Well, I think I'm going to get a cut track warning for that. Yep, 6 cut track warnings. So I'm allowed one every 10 minutes. That's my first one. Don't want to rack up too many of those. There we go. Minimize the steering angle to reduce the tyre scrub. Much better on the brakes there. Earlier braking zone, that's good. Feed it back in for turn 2. Last lap was 1/10 up on Darren. I did 29.6, he did 29.5. I need to get into the low 29s though, if I want to pull a gap here. All about getting into that rhythm.
The gap behind is now 1.4.
Such an awkward part of the track there. You just don't quite know where the track limits are until you get pinged for going over them. Power down gently, that's good. Oh, I have to lift out there, it's too shallow in the final corner, that's going to scrub my speed off all the way onto the straight. Massive burn from Donny McGarry in chat. Whew.
That's the best lap in
You can feel the heat from here.
29.36.
Okay, that's another 2/10 on Darren. Coming up to lap Kiz. Cheers, Kiz. Thanks, mate. I think maybe the wind direction has changed, perhaps. I know that's a silly thing to say, but it's taking longer to brake into turn 1, and the brakes are much more effective in that slow left there. So I think makes me think that perhaps there's a tailwind on the main straight now that's affecting the braking a bit, because I'm definitely noticing that it's locking up more into turn 1. But then slowing up a lot quicker into that slow left in the middle sector. Nice, thanks for the update, Steve. Range is up to P8.
3-4. We're 10th off the pace in sector 3.
Yeah, it's definitely taking longer to brake into turn 1. Well, I didn't know if it did, Donny, but that's what I'm experiencing right now, mate. Just trust me, I'm very familiar with this from practice and qualifying. I know where my braking points are. So I'm just going to ride the brakes out a bit longer in this sector now. Got another 4/10 on Darren that lap, by the way. See, that's about 10 meters later than I'd normally brake and still made the apex. Lost a bit of time though, so maybe not a good idea in hindsight. Maybe I need to focus more on the apex speed there.
0 seconds.
Got 2 seconds on Darren behind, that's good. DRS! Manual DRS! Donny. I mean, technically it is the rear flap opening. Okay, another PB. Only just though. Fuel use is under target. I'd predicted for 1.7 for the race.
Your last lap time was 129.28. You were 10th off the pace in sector 2.
Yep, turn 1 is struggling on brakes. I think I pulled a few more tenths on Darren then. I'll have a look on the straight now and see what the deltas were on the lap times last time round. It was a 129.2 for me, and it was a 130.1 for Darren. Wow, 9 tenths on that lap. He had a wobbly somewhere, I guess.
Excuse me.
Nice and smooth. There we go. That is a great idea, Frankie Red. Instead of red and blue, it can be green and brown. Now just a reminder, I am not running traction control on this thing. because that is genuinely the best, well, the quickest way to drive it. Maybe not the easiest, but it's definitely the quickest. ABS is on 5, which is why you keep getting a number 5 flashing up on the brake overlay, because that's when the ABS is enabled.
Understand the track limits on this game.
129.2 for me again. Oh, that's a bit wide there. Onto the dirty stuff on the outside. That's not good, Dan. Don't do that. Oh, you lost a couple of tenths. That's not too bad. 129.2 for me. 129.8 for Darren. Another 6 tenths in my favour. Gap is now up to 4 seconds. Oh, I hope that's not a cut track. That was very generous on the inside curb. I think I got away with it.
He's just retired from the race.
Oh! Josh Hill, the lead P2, is out of the race. What happened then? Oh, there's another cut track. I didn't even think I went that far over the curb, but now I'm up to 2 cut tracks.
Don't go too well without a turbo.
Oh, his turbo failed.
The gap behind is now 3.8 seconds.
Coming up to lap max here.
Oh, did you cook it?
I think I did. I missed it.
On your right. Clear to the right.
Oh, I didn't think he was going to stop then. I could see him just going straight in the braking zones. Give him a little bit of extra space.
I dropped mine down to 80 and it still blew.
Oh, that sucks, guys.
So Josh has lost his turbo, and Max has lost his turbo in the P2s as well.
The temperature's like?
I don't fine. 50% radiator. I think water temperature of 83 degrees or something.
Mine to 60, just in case.
Evening, Nick De Silva. Good to see you, sir. Captain Big Hands.
Track nice and clear for the GT4s. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Bales. You didn't have to do that.
When you're inside, Max.
Oh, that was a shocking lap from me then. Left a bit of space in turn 1 to be safe. Last lap I gained 7 tenths on Darren. But this time, that's going to be a 130.1 for me.
30.12, sector 1.
130.2 for Darren. Still gained a tenth on him. Let's get back on the pace. Let's get back down into the low 29s. Gap is around about 5 seconds to there now. Somehow I didn't lose any time. Miracle of miracles after those laps.
Give me the corner, buddy.
Well, that sun is get a lot lower in the sky. That's definitely affecting visibility into braking there. Good job, the brake markers on the side of the track are nice and big and visible. Oh!
Car right, clear right.
That is not a braking corner. That is not a braking corner on the racing line. I mean, I know there's not much place to go there, true, but can't be braking on the racing line though, mate. Well, that could have been dangerous. But we made it through. Heavy on the brakes and ABS there.
It's easy to spin these, isn't it, Chris?
Oh, I've never driven a more frustrating car. That's a lie. I have driven more frustrating cars, but this one's right up there.
I've never had to do enduros in a more frustrating car.
Alright, so last lap, 1 minute 30 flat for me, 1:30.5 for Darren, so we still gained half a second, despite that.
Pedal car.
Yeah, true.
Had plastic wheels, no grip, you know.
I am half a second down on this lap, though.
Just teach us about oversteer.
You could pick it up with one hand, though.
Pick up a McLaren with one hand anyway.
It's that little tap cricket.
Gain a few tenths back on that sector. Track temp is up at 47 now and rising. Now, time acceleration is at 5 times normal speed, which means that by the time we get to the end of the race, it will be night. So this is a sunset race into the night here, which is going to be epic. Hopefully, the headlights on this thing are quite powerful. Hey, Boggy, good to... Oh no, Boggy's in chat. That's not a good sign.
Quickest right now. You've just done a
29.6 for me.
6.6. You're 2 tenths off the pace in sector 1.
1:30.8 for Darren, 1.2 seconds gained on that lap. Anyone who's watching the broadcast, can I get updates on where Rangy and Dino are at? Thanks, Colin. I'd like to know that as well. Thanks, Lee. Much appreciated, Mr. Bishy. So Rangy up to P8, that's good. Some solid points in the bag. That's one better than I went last week, so that's always a bonus. Oh yeah, that sun is even lower in the sky now, but noticeably so. You can really tell time acceleration's enabled here. Lost a couple of tenths there. Tyres are starting to go a bit. Not much, they're only down at like 90% on the rear left, 89% on the front left. But the fuel's burning off as well. It's kind of balancing each other out, so theoretically I should be able to just keep on pumping these lap times out. Theoretically. Really pushing the limits of the braking there into turn 1. Gentle on the brakes. Such a fiddly corner that. You always have to turn in and brake earlier than you think, but too much braking into that right-hander in the first sector there. Turn 4, I think? And it diminishes the amount of steering you can put into it. Wheel on the grass under braking, don't recommend it. So you've really got to balance the amount of steering with the braking that you're putting in as well. Same for this corner. You've really got to just be mindful of your feet and hands and the ratio between them. Too much brakes and you're going in a straight line. Missed that apex completely, but managed to save a little bit on exit. Got a good run out, still only quarter of a second down. Oh, have I posted the wrong link? Oh, that's right, they changed the link last week. I think it's TVJP Racing or something? It's the old link from a few weeks ago. I forgot to change it back because I thought they were still using the new broadcast link. Sorry guys, I've given you all a bum steer with the broadcast link. I'm sure Sticky can find it and post it in chat for the new one. Because he's just a legend like that, you know? That's the one. Sticky, you legend. That's the broadcast link. Go check that out. I'm sorry guys. Alright, 1:29.4 last time for me, 1:30.2 for Darren. That's another 8 tenths. The gap is extending at the front here. Which is always nice. Very unusual to see, but it's always nice.
The gap behind is now 7.1 7.2.
7.2 seconds in it.
Nice kiss.
Pick a braking zone. That'll do. Just very mindful of these track limits now. I've been pinged twice in places that I didn't think I was going to get pinged at. So that's close to my personal best. That's going to be a 29.3.
Was in the pace. That was 129.34.
Didn't update on my overlay for some reason. The sky is definitely getting a lot redder now. That sun is going down. The shadows are getting longer. Not going to be long before the lights start coming on here at Indianapolis. Hopefully the frames don't tank. Ooh, a lot of curb there. 129.3 for me, 130.1 for Darren, so still another 0.8 gained on him that lap. Oh, big oppo going in there. Goodness. Didn't lose too much time though, that's fine.
Max, when you get an opportunity, you need to recalibrate your pedals. Your brake lights are flashing on all the way down the straight.
Oh, the whole story to that.
Okay.
Headlights have been on since the start of the race, Mr. Bishy.
Either that or you got some good sounds rocking and you're tapping your foot to it.
Not tonight, buddy.
Good on your backs.
Lost a bit in the final sector there. Range up to P7. Excellent stuff.
We're currently setting the pace. Your lap time
129.7.
1.77.
What's Max going to do here? Is he braking early before turn 1? He is. Thanks, Max.
Oh, good, buddy. This thing, I think a street sweeper would be quicker than this.
The sun's pretty hot out.
Only for another lap, I'd say.
Okay, now that's half distance. Fuel levels.
Lewis Lima, good to see you. Okay, that's halfway through the race. Fuel looks good, tyres look good.
Exiting pit.
Does this track actually have lights for some of the corners?
From the front of your car. Not much other lights.
Should be pretty light up on
is now 8.3 seconds.
Gap to Darren, 8.3 behind.
I don't think they race at 9 here, do they?
Put it on the road course.
Do you see the other line?
Oh shit! Crash, guys. We tested it. The big
Whoa!
line for you. I've got 9 PM.
Fucking hell.
Sorry folks, the VR's gone mental.
Oh, something's happened to Rangy.
We're quickest at the moment. That lap time was 129.33.
I think something's happened to Rangy. He said his VR's gone mental. That's 29.3 for me. Very dark track now. There's no lights on the infield. And the headlights don't seem to be doing much either.
Get him, Mark.
So 29.3 for me. 30.8 for Darren. 1.5 seconds on him that lap. His tyres must be going off or something. Oh, I can just about see the headlights on the tarmac now. I'm going to try them off and on again. Yep, no, they're definitely on. They're definitely on. Wow, that looks so good. AMS2 is stunning at these kind of, you know, day-night transition situations. Coming up on Stu, the series organiser. 2 tenths off my best lap. That's going to be a 129.4.
We're quickest right now. Halfway, guys. Lap was at 129.45.
Distant toe here, so brake a little bit earlier.
On your left, clear left.
Ready. Stay away.
Thanks, Stu.
Got range on the straight.
It is pretty cool seeing the big timing board lit up with like Mac, DJM, etc. It's pretty awesome.
Rangy still in P7. Excellent. Okay. Whatever happened in his VR can't have been that serious. Oh, missed that apex a bit.
The gap behind has increased to 10 seconds.
Only half a second faster than Darren that time. I say only like that's a bad thing. I'm still pulling out half a second on him. This is going to be a PB for me. Personal best of the race so far.
Go left, Mac. Up in the corner, I'll let you pass. Just knocks.
It's going to be a 29 flat. Yep, there we go.
That lap was at 129.09.
There we go, fastest lap of the race. Let's go and get a 28. .29 flat for me, 129.8 for Darren, another 8 tenths on the board, gap up to 11-12 seconds now. Just got to keep doing this. Just nice and steady, bring it home towards the end of the race.
You've got a bit of brake damage.
A bit of brake damage, not much though, right?
Sorry about that, John.
Expecting more damage.
Okay, Dan, you've used half your fuel. Mackenzie is in front position 17. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Onto the straight, this might be another PB. I think it might be, it's going to be the 29 flat again. 29.034, there we go.
That was at 129.03. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
Maybe it's the track temperature's coming down a bit. Well, I'm not sure. Something's definitely helping. Looks like the circuit lights are now coming on as well. Yeah, I've definitely found a few tenths over the course of these last few laps. Something's improved. Up on a bit of traffic here. Truby again in the Macca.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
Wow. 12 seconds to Darren. This lap is 3 tenths up as well. Oh, a big snap on the rear. Still good though, still good for a PB. Coming into the 28s, first lap into the 28s.
That's the best lap in your class. That was
28.7.
28.74.
There we go, 3 PBs in a row. Can't.
Clear right.
True, you can't do that on the racing line, mate. That's the second time you've done that. If you're going to let me through, you can't slow down in a acceleration zone. It cost me a second and a half. Oh well, last few laps advantage have been wiped out. All good. Let's just do it again. So last lap for Darren was a 1:29.9, so I actually got 1.2 seconds on him. So actually, the gap should stay the same this lap, hopefully. Okay, now the lights start to come on around the circuit. That's good. That was a very scruffy lap, Dan. Let's go in for a quiet one. Headphones on, volume up. Here we go.
This is the fastest it goes.
That last lap was at 1:30.62.
Just keep it moving, Max.
My paddles have stopped on the wheel.
That's the plan, it's crazy.
Force feedback's gone, force feedback's gone. Oh!
Okay, Dan, you're locking up your fronts a lot.
Right side, clear right.
Oh!
Have we lost DDF?
Oh, my push to torque doesn't work either. Push to torque's gone. Oh, okay, the buttons on my wheel have stopped working.
Thanks, Stu.
And the wheel is gone as well. Yep, the rotation has increased massive. Oh, feedback's back. Buttons are back. Ah, right, we got a fight on now. My paddle stopped working, and my feedback disappeared for about a minute then, so here we go, race on.
Oh, mate, I thought we'd actually lost you off the game. Fuck. At least we've still got you here.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Right.
20 minutes.
You know what you YouTubers are like, you're just adding drama to it. Oh no, now I'm at the back again.
Now I pushed the torque cuts out, paddles cut out, feedback died, and the rotation in the wheel went up like double, so yeah, off it went, but here we go.
And I still can't catch up.
Here comes DDF's epic comeback.
Right, 19 minutes to go. We're in 5th, we're 8 seconds off the lead. Tyres are a little bit dirty from last lap. It's on, race is on. Let's get this win back. Let's get this win back.
20 minutes to go.
Maximum laps till the end now. I'm going to take that cut track, even though it wasn't even a cut track.
Right side, clear right.
Alright, quiet lap incoming. Let's get back in the groove. Let's get back in the groove now. I need to get back on the pace. I'll see you in a couple of minutes, guys. This is important.
The lap time was 1:29.90. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
Gonna have to actually do some racing now.
Sorry, mate.
No, you're good, buddy.
10 seconds to Darren.
all good, buddy. It was just misinterpreted what was going on.
Yeah, that was my fault.
No, not at all. No, should have talked.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Max.
28's all the way to the end here.
Thanks, Max. Dive into the corner, P1.
Thanks, mate.
Next car up the road is Brett. Got some nice slipstream here.
We're quickest right now. That lap was at 129.62.
Wow, they're so much worse on the brakes than I am. This is going to have to be a bit of a dive here if I'm going to get past him. I apologise in advance, Brett.
Keep going though, grills and polishing the straight.
The reason I'm pulling out is not to spook you out, mate. It's just because if I brake at my normal point, I'm going to run into the back of you. Will do, Nick.
Gave you more room that time.
Alright, epic dive into turn 1 incoming.
Alright, Dan, keep running on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. You've just done a 130.28. Sector 2 is 0.46 off the pace. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
How is that a cut track?
What about track limits?
Feeling sorry for myself.
Only 1.5 seconds in it for second.
Your friend, is it Stu? Slippery one.
Yeah, but you're a friendly face to see.
They're braking so much earlier than me. I need to be closer heading into the corners. Oh, it's not spoilt yet, Colin. That was a necessary cut track to get the run here. He's pulling away in a straight line. Gonna move out into braking. Ginetta time.
Left side, clear left.
Well done, Dan. Nice move, mate.
Alright, here we go. 2 cut tracks to go, 13 minutes in the race. 10 seconds to Darren. The win's not on the cards, but second place is. Here we go, Porsche. Porsche's next. He's got legs on me.
That's him already. Okay, Dan, we're matching race pace. That was 129.
He's got the legs on me.
You need to find a 10th in sector 3.
I can see that Aurora, Stu.
You disconnected.
Oh no.
Alright, this is for thirds. Got some traffic coming into the mix as well here, but this is all valuable time that I'm not going to be able to catch Darren in because I'm being held up. That's another cut track. No, got away with it. Use all of the slipstream here.
That lap time was 129.90.
Right side. Still there. Still there. Clear right. On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Have to let him go. Oh, I didn't use that to my advantage. Great racing though. Petey's up into second. I saw him move to the inside. I thought I'd try it. He's going to defend here.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Okay, now don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex.
On your right. Clear to the right.
Brett is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.7.
Gonna try it.
On your left. Clear to the left. Car left. Keep it steady. Clear left. Car right.
Oh!
Clear right.
I'm on your outside, bloody 9. You can't swing back like that at me.
Welcome back, Stu.
This is brilliant. Keep it up. P3. You've just done a 132.
Brett's gonna get me. I'm just gonna drive to my line here. I was as far over to the left as I could possibly be there. That was not on me. Very unfortunate for him. 8 minutes to go.
Thanks, Max.
Buddy.
Need to get the run onto the straight here with the slipstream. There we go, got a little bit of slipstream. Try and get PT in the Porsche. Racing incident, yeah, I got the cut back and he just swung back to the left.
The gap to Patty ahead is now 0.6, the quickest at the moment. The lap time was at 129.17. All three sectors are pretty quick.
Let's get PT. 7 minutes. Tyres actually feel quite good. Oh, the leader being Darren, he's not going to bin it. He's not going to bin it. He's a consummate professional, not with that advantage in the lead as well. Need to get a better run through the final sector and a better run onto the straight here. That said, oh yeah, it's just too far back here. I'm never going to get him under brakes here.
Okay, Dan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
That's true.
Ours.
Slow in, fast out. Need to try and maximise the exit somehow here. Really pushing here. The Porsche definitely pulls the legs on me in the second half of the straight. What a great action though, I'm loving this. Having to really fight for this now. Right, nail this final sector, Dan, come on. 5 minutes to go.
Not that we had one, but no more safety cars. 5 minutes.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Here we go. This is the best chance I've had so far. Just use that Ginetta braking into turn 1. Really going to throw it on the anchors here now.
129.18.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear to the left. Left side. Clear left.
That was a bit cheeky, but that's just Ginetta. He can get me back on the straight, so I've got to absolutely monster this second sector. Ginetta brakes for the win. He's going to try it, I can feel it.
Car left. Clear left.
Push. Get second place here.
Alright, let's try again. Need to do better.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Dan.
One more track warning to go.
Gap to Brett behind is increasing. It's now 3.3.
Rinse and repeat. Is he going to defend the insides?
That's all right, mate. You go ahead. Car left. Clear to the left.
No, I just couldn't slow it down the same that lap. Very respectful there from PT. Very respectful. Sorry, I didn't mean to push you off there, mate, but I've just got to use the Ginetta to its advantage.
You and voice comms, Stu, you're very quiet there. We can't hear you.
Sorry, buddy. Having internet troubles. I'm back.
Oh, good, mate. Just checking.
You're in control there, Dino.
Yeah, we're all good.
Thanks, buddy. You're a legend.
I think it may have been my final cut there, Barry. Yep.
We've got 2 minutes remaining.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Left side, clear to the left.
Alright, here we go again.
That lap time was 1:30.14. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the face. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, that didn't work out to back out of it then. Don't forget there's a +1 lap after this.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sweet pass, mate.
Need to have the run of all runs into turn 1 here. He's 5/10 back. If he can catch me and outbrake me by that time, he's 8/10 back.
P2, you've just done out 29.72.
21 seconds.
The leader made the pass.
Yeah, we'll do another lap.
Okay, so this lap +1 more. Let's do a fastest lap of the race, just to prove that we still got it here. Right, at least a 28. True, Russell. Don't risk the drive-through. So I braked. Well, I left too much room there. Alright, so this is going to be coming on to the last lap now. Alright, gap to Darren is... yeah, it's over 10 seconds. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
29.21.
But a good fight back though. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Wow. I'm sweating after that.
Patty behind us now, 2.7.
Thanks, buddy, but I didn't catch him.
Big wiggle. Yep, Darren's gonna win it. Again. So frustrating. That was mine! Ah! That was a comfortable win thrown away. Thank you, Fanatec. Through the final corner for the final time. It's going to be a 129 flat. And...
We're currently setting...
Oh no, there is one more lap!
Was that 129?
He told me it was the last lap then, but there is one more lap. There is one more lap actually. I thought that was the last lap. Okay, it's not over yet. Yeah, I haven't got the checkered flags on screen. It ain't the last lap yet. This is the one now.
A Hooter sandwich, Mark.
Why did I do that? Final warning. Final warning for track limits and across the line.
White flag, mate. Well done, Dan. Great drive. That's a podium.
Bloody race norms. I hope I didn't clip you. I don't think I did, but.
6 seconds, 6.5 seconds in it at the end there. Well done, Darren.
Yeah, I slipped wide on the last turn too many times. Pretty painful. I was expecting.
Rangy up to 6th as well.
21's pretty brutal.
Second place and 6th place. Good job for FedEx.
Yeah, I got my final warning at the 30-minute mark and somehow managed.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Mr. Bishy. Thanks, Rangy, Frankie, Donny, Vushel, Sticky,
warning for quite a while, but
Colin,
yeah,
Olaf,
that last one, just
Barry.
I lasted a good 35 minutes before my...
Yeah, about 20, to answer your question, Barry, about 20 minutes to go in the race.
It looks like because of where the P2 was up to, you only lost one spot.
My wheel cut out 20 minutes to go. The steering rotation would still work, but the paddles wouldn't work, the buttons wouldn't work, and the feedback died, and the rotation went all odd as well on me. So I had to use my manual shifter for like 30 seconds, and then the wheel just kicked back into life, which is very strange.
Yep.
Thanks, Niehi.
Good battle
Wow, sweaty, sweaty work.
I'm not sure who that was, but I had 3 good battles of people, so I'm sure you're right.
One of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't look back, there was a good battle for second down to about
Watch your speed.
Although, Bloody 9, I thought you had it covered for a while. You had like a 5 or 10 second gap.
Yeah, I lost it towards the end.
Oh, he lost it. He did. He oversteered.
Because I was catching it like crazy for a while.
He oversteered.
My tyres were gone.
Yeah. Okay. So
I just wanted to finish the race.
Bloody 9 oversteered it. So he oversteered it into my corner.
Interest for the last 10 minutes.
I'm glad.
Yeah, that was some good battling at the end there. That was sweaty work.
Yeah, that was hard work. My left knee is a little bit sore now, pushing that brake so hard.
What happened in turn 1 at the start, by the way? Did I spook you coming back on track?
Yeah, I had nowhere to go. I had to hook it hard right, otherwise I would have crashed right into the side of you. So, yeah, I spun it.
Oh, sorry, mate.
All good, all good.
That was me that did that with Dino at the start of the race.
I had an epic half an hour with Cuckoo, John Slow, Mark 860. We were all just battling for the same piece of tarmac.
Then I got a nice early drive through. The track cuts are doing my head in that middle sector. I'm going to make a video. I was touching the blue and white line and getting track cuts.
I got up to 5 in the first half an hour, and I was like, that's when I let you through. In fact, I was like, I've got to change this. I can't do it.
I don't understand it though. It's just you're hitting the curb and getting a track cut.
Yeah, if you go slightly inside of the curbing, like just slightly off it, you'll get one.
Yeah, I don't think I was. I'm gonna have a video later, but yeah, it's just weird.
I never got a track cut at chicane. I only got a track cut just on the next corner.
Mine was all in that middle section, that little twisty bit in the middle.
The weird thing is how inconsistent it is from corner to corner. Like one corner you can gobble up a shitload of curve.
Exactly. Turn one,
and
you
then
can cut it. Like,
yeah, and
then
then
the next one you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
The chicane after the back straight is the same. You can sort of cut the first one all right, but the second one, even a slight bit of the grass, and you're screwed.
Yeah, still medium.
And then the third and second last corner are the same. Like the first part, you can go right over the curb. The second part, too much curb, and you're screwed. But yeah, I had fun with my crew chief that time. It pronounces slow as Sarlo, so I thought I had Mika Sarlo chasing me down there.
Yeah, they've introduced in the latest version some new AI name pronunciation thing. It's pretty funny.
Did you feel like Mark Webber in 2002 with Mika Sarlo chasing you down?
Got to do my crew chief on. It was actually quite nice, just focusing.
I used crew chief the other day for the first time ever for an oval race. Well, not ever, but the first time in 6 or 7 years. And yeah, unless it's an oval where I need someone to tell me if I'm got someone high or low, I don't need it.
Now we got the radar, I don't even bother with it.
Yeah. It's nice to have someone tell you high or low though, or outside I should say.
Yeah.
Sometimes the radar doesn't get my attention enough, or I forget about it. If someone's next, like on an oval, someone might be next to you for ages, and you're just like, whatever. Like,
Yeah, and sometimes it just appears when you're looking in the wrong direction, and you just don't see it.
I stick it right in front of me. I can't miss it.
Yeah, I've got a TV, so I've got 68 inch, so I'm looking at one part of the screen. If it's right in the middle, I'm missing it.
I just like it when he goes, "Come on, fucking hell, that was terrible."
Starts getting abusive.
Well, he said to me, he goes, "Oh, don't let him intimidate you," and I was like, "Well, I wasn't until you said that, and now I feel intimidated."
Yeah, also when I'm chasing Darren down, it says, "Just keep on him, he'll make a mistake." I'm like, do you know this guy?
Obviously not.
Good fun though. I'm going to go wrap the stream up, but I'll be back in comms in a few minutes for anyone who's still hanging around. Just want to say a massive thanks, not just from me, but from everybody watching as well, who's been following this season. It's been awesome to race with you guys, and the amount of effort and work that goes into organising and hosting something like this is just great. From all of the posters, the liveries, you know, the build up, just the actual, just everything about it. It's awesome to be part of, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So I can't wait to be back with you again.
Thanks, DD.
Awesome.
Thank you for being part of it, man.
Well said.
You're a good competitor, buddy.
Well said, mate.
It's just something extra, you know. You don't get this many places else, do you? This level of detail in anything.
At least it proved I can finish a race.
Pretty good.
Yeah, good finish, Cuckoo.
It was a good finish, Cuckoo.
He could have finished behind me, I would have been happier.
I didn't think I'd get there, but got a good run on that last lap.
Alright, I'll leave
them
them to it. I'll leave them to it.
I've got a sore accelerator foot from pressing the accelerator.
And that is the end of Gravel Trap Legends for this season. GT4's absolutely epic stuff. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So it was almost a pole. It was almost a pole win, lead every lap again. But obviously the sim racing gods decided, let's just spice things up a bit. And yeah, like I said, with 20 minutes to go, the wheel, like normally what I'd do a disconnect reconnect, but me being me, I've decided to start racing with the locking pin in recently, so that wasn't an option. So I couldn't just disconnect and reconnect, so I thought that was my race gone. But yeah, the paddles stopped working, all of the buttons stopped working, including push to talk and you know, pit stop request and that kind of stuff. The rotation would still work, and thankfully I have my shifter bound here as a sequential backup. Basically, Automobilista 2 now allows a secondary shift assignment, which is very fortunate. That allowed me to keep going for like a minute until this decided to kick back into life again. But yeah, if it wasn't for that, it would have been a very straightforward race and probably not as much of an entertaining race. But yeah, it's going to be it made it a lot more interesting, and some great racing at the end there. bit feisty racing, but I just got to use the Ginetta for what it's for what it's strong at, which is on the brakes and through the corners. I'm never going to get anybody slipstreaming them, so I've just got to send it. Well, that's why we chose the name for the car. Just send it FedEx Racing. These guys are doing a Formula Inter series next, but unfortunately I can't make it because these races are held on Monday nights, and I can only do Monday nights when there isn't any Formula 1 on the night before. And I say night because me being in Australia, the races are usually on at like 11 PM, midnight. And I might normally stay up and watch them, but I actually got Mrs. DDF into Formula 1 through Drive to Survive, and she watches every race with me now as well. So, to be honest, it's our thing. It's our Monday night ritual. We have it recorded. We come home from work on Monday, and we fire up the Formula 1 replay, order some Domino's pizza or whatever it is that, you know, Thai, Brighton Thai, whatever it is we want to order, and then we just enjoy the racing. And because the last 5 weeks we've had no Formula 1, I've been able to take part, apart from the Australian Grand Prix, because I watched that on Sunday. That doesn't count, so Monday night was off. Yeah, because we've had no Formula 1 recently, I've been able to join in on the Monday night. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take part in the what are they doing on Discord in the background there? Because there's been no Formula 1, I've been able to do that. But yeah, I can't do Monday nights for the majority of this year now, unfortunately. They do Wednesday Shakedown, so I might do that instead. But yeah, the next few weeks I'm going to be some downtime on the channel. I've got a rally stream booked in for Friday, which is going to be the 2000cc class in Dirt Rally 2.0 in Wales. That's going to be epic. That's going to happen on Friday. And then after that, I have absolutely no races and no streams, no videos planned, because well, I'm taking some time off to spend with my family who's visiting from the UK. Not my parents, but my auntie and uncle are going to be here. So that, well, they are here, and they're here for a few more weeks. So I'm going to enjoy that while they're here. No plans. And then after that, I'm going to build my brand new next level racing Ford GT Elite rig. So that's going to be a bit of a project. So that's going to take me out of action for a little bit. So no plans. So enjoy the rally stream on Friday if that's something you want to take part in. If not, I'll catch you guys when I catch you. And once again, thank you very much for all of your support, not just for this season, but just in general. It's great to have you here. It's not too late to leave the stream a like if you did enjoy the racing. If you didn't, well, leave it a dislike. But if you're still here watching and you didn't enjoy it, I'm not sure what your philosophy on life is really, but hey, everyone's themselves. Great to have you guys. I'm gonna have a cold beer, some pavlova. I'm gonna chat with the GTL legends, gravel trap legends. Look after yourselves. Bye bye. That's a pro streamer move, Wushel. Thank you. Bye bye. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah. I pressed the button. It didn't go off. Okay, now I'm going now. See you all. Bye bye. Ah!
you